Alexei Popyrin entered the Cincinnati Open as a lucky loser after suffering defeat in qualifying, and he is already through to the round of 16 after a series of fortunate events. Alexei Popyrin became the first man to advance to the round of 16 at the Cincinnati Open despite losing in qualifying. The Australian received a remarkable stroke of luck as he entered the main draw when both Andy Murray and Karen Khachanov withdrew ahead of their match. And when Nicholas Jarry left to be with his wife who was about to give birth, Popyrin got a walkover into the third round. Popyrin was the fifth seed in the qualifying draw for this week's Masters 1000 in Cincinnati, but he lost to countryman Max Purcell in the final round, failing to get a spot in the main draw. He still managed to make it into the tournament when Khachanov followed Murray in withdrawing from their blockbuster first-round match. The Brit pulled out of the tournament after picking up an abdominal strain in Toronto last week and was replaced by another lucky loser, Daniel Altmaier. Meanwhile, world number 11 Khachanov was set to make his own comeback from injury, having not played a match since the French Open. But the Russian also decided to pull out, meaning Popyrin took his place and had a favorable draw against Altmaier with Murray absent, beating the world no 5-2, 6-7, 5, 6, 4, 6, 4. Unbeknownst to both players, their potential second-round opponent then withdrew from the tournament before they had finished their match. Jarry defeated Roman Safiullin in the first round on Monday and had been awaiting the winner of the match between Murray and Khachanov, which suddenly became a match between Popyrin and Altmaier. But he suddenly had to leave Cincinnati when it emerged that his pregnant wife was about to give birth to their second child back home in Chile. Moments before Popyrin came through to reach the second round, the 27-year-old officially pulled out of the tournament. And 11 minutes later, the world number 58 completed a three-set comeback victory over Altmaier. With no opponent awaiting him in the second round, Popyrin automatically advances to the round of 16, the first player to do so in the main draw. The Aussie will now benefit from some extra rest before taking on the winner of a match between 7th seed Andrei Rublev and Emil Ruusuvuori. It's an incredible turnaround in the space of just 2 days, as Popyrin lost to Max Purcell in the last round of qualifying on Sunday. Remarkably, this is also the first time that the 24-year-old has made it into the main draw in Cincinnati. By advancing to the last 16, he will now pick up an extra 90 ranking points and could crack the world's top 50 for the first time as a result. And Popyrin will also pocket £70,000, $88,000, for getting that far at the Cincinnati Open.